My name is Danielle, and this is
Skyler.
And we are friends.
We've been friends for a very long time. Like maybe too long.
We went on a road trip, and we were bored.
And we were driving through Missouri, and we got a really great idea for a knock-knock joke. So we were like, what would kill the rest of the 12 hours of this trip? Coming up with 50 more knock-knock jokes.
Yeah.
So that's what we did.
Let's make 50 state knock-knock jokes. Let's make 50 state knock-knock jokes. I know what to do.
We'll make a knock-knock joke.
I know what to do.
We'll make 50 knock-knock jokes.
Hey, that's the American spirit in a nutshell. Okay, let's dive in.
Let's start.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Kansas.
Kansas who?
Kansas soda only cost 25 cents back in my day.
Oh! Knock knock.
Who's there?
Virginia.
Virginia who?
Virginity doesn't grow back, you know. You only lose it once.
I know. It is hard to make a genuine reaction to them because we know.
I feel like we should
they're
do a few
stupid.
shots.
We should do some fake close-up shots.
Oh, I meant like shots of vodka.
Oh, do you want? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Oregon.
Oregon who?
Origami is the Japanese art of paper folding.
I believe that's pronounced origami, Danielle. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Utah.
Utah who?
You talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? Who's there? Wait. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Montana.
Montana who?
Montana's looking pretty nice because I just got back from Barbados.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Minnesota.
Minnesota who?
Minnesota's a little flat. I think there's something wrong with the carbonation in the machine.
Yeah, well, you're just going to have to deal with it.
I'm gonna have to tell the attendant at the station at Noodles and Company.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Mississippi.
Mississippi who?
Mississippi penises everywhere. What's wrong with me?
Call the doctor! Knock knock!
Who's there?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin who?
Wisconsin on a noise up there!
I'm trying to sleep. We
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
knock knock.
Who's there?
Nevada.
Nevada who?
Nevada, bad day in my life.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania who?
Pennsylvania in your doctor's appointment. Now you forget about it.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Idaho.
Idaho who?
I don't know who you think you are, girl, but you could not wear that belt with those shoes.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Delaware.
Delaware who?
Delaware you down if you let that negative comments get to you. Keep your head up, kid. Don't read the YouTube comments.
Positivity. Oh. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Florida.
Florida who?
Florida place I fall when I've had too much to drink.
Uh-oh. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Wyoming.
Wyoming who?
Wyoming people the ones who get ahead in life.
I really couldn't tell you, Jimmy. Knock knock.
Who's there?
New Jersey.
New Jersey who?
Did you see that show last night? It was really good.
Oh, which one was it?
It was Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, Fiddler on the Roof, the new Netflix documentary?
Yeah. They let the whole thing out all at once. I binged.
Uh-oh. Okay. Knock knock.
Who's there?
North Carolina.
North Carolina who?
North Carolina backer about as much as I care about a wide receiver. I'm not a football fan, okay?
North
Carolina,
but
we don't use the word abouta. We just say Carolina backer.
And what's the North doing there? We don't know. Knock knock.
Who's there?
California.
California who?
California can't afford ya.
I feel like this is the one you like, but I don't really like. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Washington.
Washington who?
Washing tons of clothes today.
No. It's supposed to be washing tons of laundry is what I have planned for this weekend.
Oh my gosh, that's so much better.
Oh yeah, let's do it again. Now you like it, right? Okay, knock knock.
Still don't like it.
Did I ever tell you that whenever I see the Huffington Post, I think of huffing tons of paint is what I have planned for this weekend? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Nebraska.
Nebraska who?
Nebraska question you don't want to hear the answer to.
But is there a God? Oh. This is probably one of my favorites.
Oh my god! So blessed.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Hawaii.
Hawaii who?
Why is it that every time I meet a good man, I find out he's married a gay? It's just like, everybody's already taken, or they're like, I don't know.
And he really got along with my mother, you know?
Oh my gosh. It's so hard to meet a guy who can get along with your mother.
So hard. My mother's tough to get along with.
My mother's tough.
She's brutal. Tough but fair. I always forget about that one. Both as a state and as a joke. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Alabama.
Alabama who?
I'll buy my wife something real nice for her anniversary this year.
That's a cute one.
It's adorable.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire who?
New Hampshire would be nice. A lot better than this old stuff we've been eating.
New Hampshire would be better than the old ham that we're eating right now.
You're just a regular American guy who wants new ham.
I just want my ham! I want new ham! What do we want? New
Ham.
ham. When do we want it? Now!
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma who?
Oklahoma.
I'll call home if you keep acting up in class. That's one that needs a southern accent. I'll call home if you keep acting up in class.
Jimmy, you better sit down. Oklahoma if you keep acting up in class. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Ohio.
Ohio who?
Oh, hi, old friend.
Oh, get off of my lawn.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Iowa.
Iowa who?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Hi! Okay, I think I got it. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Kentucky.
Kentucky who?
Kentucky in your shirt, you look like a slob.
Oh. Here's the one.
Here's the one. The one you've all been waiting for.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
North Dakota.
North Dakota who?
North Dakota Fanning. On this slip, there's nothing else.
It just says
I could have
North
made up
Dakota
a sentence about
Fanning.
her career as an actress, but I just wanted to honor what we did in the moment. We just wrote North Dakota Fanning.
North Dakota Fanning was breathtaking in movie
In
that
a movie.
person has been in. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Alaska.
Alaska who?
I'll ask the clerk if they've got any more dart devils in the back room. We seem to be out of them here in the shop.
Thank you, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, I live to serve.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Georgia.
Georgia who?
Georgia Jungle's my fave.
It's my favorite book, movie,
Character
musical.
that Brendan Fraser played.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Missouri.
Missouri who?
Missouri loves company.
Was that the first one?
That was the original joke. That's what inspired this entire initiative.
Let's just take a moment of silence for Missouri.
I mean, if we're being honest, they need more than a moment.
Oh gosh. I knew I was picking these up because you were my friend and I wanted to be there for you and
Aw.
pick up the really bad ones.
Are you falling on the sword for me right now?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
South Carolina.
South Carolina who?
South Carolina Schmolina.
Oh no.
Schmouth care. Could it be something with mouth care?
South Carolina
Like,
mouth care is very
Schmouth
important.
Schmouth Carolina.
If you don't want
is
to get
very important
gingivitis.
If you don't want to get gingivitis.
Knock knock.
Who's that?
Maine.
Maine who?
Maine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord, and the rest of the words to that song are words that we would sing. As mirth is marching on.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Colorado.
Colorado who?
Colorado's what tells you who called when you're away from home. It's just written on the little thing there, and you just check the number.
It's like a secretary
Star
taking down a
69.
note for you. New technology, isn't it amazing?
I can't get the hang of it, but I think it's a blessing and a curse.
Like it is. And a curse. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Texas.
Texas who?
Texas have to be done by April 14th. Is it April 14th or April 15th?
I want to say the 15th.
Knock knock.
Who's that?
Connecticut.
Connecticut who?
Connecticut be taught more in schools these days. Kids are so rude.
Oh, here's kind of a zippy one. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Indiana.
Indiana who?
Indianus is where he likes it. Indianus.
Indianus. Just did Indianus.
I just did Indianus.
I'm trying not to.
But I
look at
won't
them.
do it again.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Louisiana.
Louisiana who?
Louisiana, Louisiana. It's the best we could do. Sorry, Louisiana. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts who?
Massachusetts, a table really nice. Could you show me how to do that?
Yes, would you like it in Parmesan cheese with your pasta ravioli?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
New York.
New York who?
New York, like the stupidest person I ever saw.
Boo.
Boo.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
South Dakota.
South Dakota who?
South Dakota paint is about dry.
Probably about
Next.
time to do another coat.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Michigan.
Michigan who?
Michigan? You were here last night. Get a life, brother.
Come on, Mitch, you overstayed your welcome.
Mitch, you're a great guy, but you just tried too hard. And
You really
if
do.
you just kind of separated yourself, kept some distance, people would like you.
Yeah, just-
if you love something, set it free.
Just be yourself, you know? Be yourself and everything will come to you.
Mitch, we care about you, but
care-
we're worried
care-
about
We
you.
care deeply, but we just don't want you around every night.
Mitch,
you know?
go
Mitch?
home. You're done been
Bye,
bloated.
bye, Mitch. I don't have
I just
any
see the
left.
word hot dog.
I see the word hot dog. Did you know that Burger King is now selling grilled hot dogs?
No way.
According to Snapchat.
I think a hot dog is a good fast food item, but hot dogs are already kind of gross.
They're disgusting. I don't really want to eat your pig anuses.
Speak for yourself.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Maryland.
Marilyn, too.
Maryland did a role on Veronica Mars, and we're so proud of her.
Good for you, Mary.
Endlessly proud. She worked so hard to get to this
And she
moment.
loves that series,
She
Veronica Mars.
really does. And now she's got a recurring role.
Oh, that's so great.
It's great.
That
Mary,
is- we're so proud of her.
Mary, I just want to take a moment to let you know how proud we are of you.
And
your
Mitch,
role.
if you're listening,
Get a life, Mitch.
knock knock.
Who's there?
Arizona.
Arizona who?
There's one or two of them hot dogs left if you want one. Yeah.
They're going fast at Burger King. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Arkansas.
Arkansas who?
Arkansas down that tree for you for $10.
Yeah, I'll take two.
I got my own SAR and everything.
This one goes out to our friends and family who live in this state.
Our dear friend Captain Burrito, this is for you.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
New Mexico.
New Mexico who?
New Mexico. More like New hole.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Tennessee.
Tennessee who?
Tennessee, but only 8 of them work.
Is he talking about like cars or?
I'm talking about
Factory workers?
Yeah, factory workers. There's 10 of them here, but only 8 of them are even doing anything.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island too.
Rod, I lent you my favorite sweater and you got mustard all over it?
I'm a slob. What can I say? You should know not to land
Yeah,
your
but
sweaters to
Skyler,
me.
I thought you were my friend, and if you knew how important that sweater was to me, you wouldn't have even had mustard anywhere near it.
I know, but I had one of my Burger King hot dogs and I needed that mustard. And I will pay for your dry cleaning.
You
bill.
and your hot dogs again.
This one was bound to happen eventually. I mean, they all were. Knock knock.
Who's there?
West Virginia.
West Virginia who?
West Virginia Wolf is my favorite author. Really wrote some breathtaking
And we
books?
would name some of those
I would
books
name
at this time.
so many of them
but
impacted me on such a deep level,
We
but
are-
I'll let you guys experience them for
We'll
yourselves.
let you decide which ones mattered to you. I think Transformers 3. I think
You're
Virginia
right.
Woolf wrote
Transformers.
Transformers 3.
Yeah, she like collabed with Michael Bay and wrote
And they are like
Transformers
such
3.
a dream team.
When you get those two in a room together, like you will never crack up more than that. It's just like pew pew pew.
This is the last thing in my cup. This is the last thing in my cup. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Vermont.
Vermont too.
For Monte Cristo sandwiches.
Count to Monte Cristo.
They aren't that unhealthy.
Some raspberry jam on this. That's got antioxidants or whatever,
There's
right?
fruit in the jam.
There's fruit. It's basically a salad.
Janice, there's fruit in the jam.
Janice, just let me eat my damn Vermonte Cristo sandwich.
Mitch, you better put down them Monte Cristos.
Mitch, learn from Mary. Oh, this is the last one. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Illinois.
Illinois who?
It'll annoy you if you spend 16 hours in a car with him. Oh, come here. Wasn't that annoying? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. When the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wow, that's really powerful.
I actually knew all the words.
You're really good at that.